Alright guys, we are going for it one last time here in Arena. And what I did today was I moved Barret to the left side thanks to the advice from Coin Guru in the comments. Apparently Yuna cast re-raise to the person on the left. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put Barret on the left and hope that he gets the re-raise. I also changed the accuracy card to the missile attack card. Other than that, the wolf mask, I might just keep that on because I don't think I'm losing any defense on that. I might actually be losing a little bit of defense, but I also gain a little bit of attack. All right, so let's switch back to the Elf's Cloak. All right, so that's that. And what I'm also doing is I have a second team here with King Mont. So it's kind of want to do both basically. I want to do the Yuna build and I also want to do the King Mont build. I think the reason I made the King Mont was because I wasn't able to get the last EX levels on Yuna. I still needed Red Alcherists. I just didn't have time to farm it today. So I'm going to have to run it like this again. Alright, so let's just hop in. I think I'm going to just do sort of the thing that I think will just win since we're pretty close to the 5,000 mark. But I guess we'll have to see. We're going to try to attack these triple attack lightning teams if we see them, like this one, and see how we do. There is a big potential for Cloud to just come in and have a crazy amount of defense penetration. That is definitely possible. I probably should have looked at his TMR that he had equipped, because if he has oldoan's apron, that is a lot of defense penetration. But let's jump into this and see what happens. So I think Cloud is going to line up with Lilith on the right there. And hopefully she can sort of manage the distance between the two of them. She should at least get that one attack in, which will probably be her LB, and it should immobilize Cloud. It's been working pretty well.
Focus. All right then. Here we go.
I've noticed my phone's been lagging. Not entirely sure why. Like, this is a little ridiculous. Alright, so it looks like he's in range for an attack from Lilith. So that is good. Oh my god, this lag is insane. I'm not really sure if Barret's going to be able to get in there and do much, but he does have the hate. Ooh, looks like Yuna casted re-raise on herself. So maybe I have something else going on there, because that's just like not good. Oh, so that is actually good for Rika, not actually able to do anything. And Lilith survives one attack. Wow, okay, this game is lagging quite a bit. Alright, so Yuna with a really good heal. I think that pretty much turns the tide of the battle in our favor. Ninus is not doing much damage. And it's just a matter of slowly whittling both of these guys down. Alright, so that's good damage. That's not good damage, so I think we're good on this one. There's the defense down. And the game is lagging like crazy. You know what? Sometimes I think it's my charger. Let me unplug my charger, because I think that makes the phone hot, and then when it's hot, it just doesn't work as well. So let's try that and see if it works. But so far, one victory. Yuna kind of with a good heal at the right time. Not really sure what's going on with the re-raise. And the one thing too is Barret does have the hate on himself, so I think that should also make the re-raise go towards him. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Alright, so seems like the game is still a little bit slow. We might have to give it a little bit more time, because my phone is still hot. Alright, so let's jump into the next one. See if we could find anything good. Maybe slightly different. I would have taken that one without the Helena. 2 magic users. Nah. Okay, that one looks pretty decent. Alright, let's go for this. I think this should be pretty straightforward. Orlando's a little bit of an older unit, so I think we shouldn't have that much problems with him, but I have seen Orlando hit ridiculously hard. So, you know, Orlando's no joke still, because he does have the Coral Sword. And there's a lot of options to make him hit pretty hard. Okay, so seems like the game is still a little bit slow. But it felt like it was going a little bit faster. Alright, so there's the Revitalize. And the 9S is on the right side. And the game is lagging like crazy right now. Alright, so Yuna with the re-raise on herself yet again. You know what, maybe she's a little too fast, and if Barret can move first, maybe she'll go for the re-raise on him. Okay, so... Well, okay, the immobilize was good, as it's kind of just there on the screen. But for some reason my phone is still being super, super slow. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Okay, so looks like that Orlando is not hitting that hard. He did do a lot of damage to Yuna, but you know, if you can't one-shot it, she's gonna heal back. Oh, that Cloud is not playing around, so looks like that Cloud is gonna be the bigger threat, but now Orlando's sort of gonna help him double team. So it'll start with double teaming Yuna. Okay, that actually did a ton of damage. And then they're gonna come back and hit Lilith. So if Lilith can get a big AoE here, that would be good, but looks like she goes down. So that was actually a really, really strong Cloud. I think he probably had the defense penetration. Again, I should have checked, but I'm like rushing too much. So I'm going to have to review that in the video. You guys can just rewind and see. But that he probably had the oldoan apron on, because he just tore through the defense stat. Okay, so I'm not really sure what's going on with this phone being so slow. Ha, Fapper. Okay, so none of these teams really look like anything we want to fight. Lyle over here. If the Yuna wasn't there, maybe. Nope, they got the Black Witch. So it seems like we're kind of scrolling through this list pretty quickly. So we might have to just settle for someone. Double cost Stern. I don't know what TMR. I think that's 2B's TMR on Cloud. Oh, that's his own TMR. What does that do? It's an AP generation. AP consumption down, okay. I don't know what Stern is wearing. Exotic Perio. Oh, this might be restores own AP and restore shell for 3 times. That might be Summer LC, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. And Bells and Orlando. I'm kind of afraid of this. But let's go for it anyway. We're definitely, if we take one hit, we're pretty much done. That's kind of what I'm saying. I think Barret will survive a hit. I don't think anyone else can survive a hit. Maybe Lilith can survive a hit from Cloud because of the type resistance. Oh, I forgot to lower Yuna speed. But I think Barret is pretty slow, so he's not really... I don't see him outspeeding, and Lilith moves way too close. Okay, so I guess she was outside of Stern's range, or maybe he knew he was within... He knew he was within Barret's hate field, whatever, so he kind of just went towards Barret. So actually Orlando's down already. Ooh, and Yuna actually survived that attack, so this is looking pretty decent. Especially since Lilith kind of went over there to the left. If Yuna could get a decent heal in, this should be pretty good. Yeah, that was probably the best I could have hoped for. And Barret's just taking hits, no problem. Alright, so now it's a matter of getting through this reflex. Cloud does have a history of reflexing a ton of times. So, okay, so that one went relatively smoothly. I was a little afraid of the double cost Super Stern action there, but that was actually not too bad. I think everyone just happened to move to the right spots at the right times. The only bad thing was that Yuna got hit, but she survived it, so I'm okay with that. Alright, let's try another one. Okay, so I'll take this. Even though it's a Dwayne, we got the shoulder pad, we have a Guyon and the Scorpion Sentinel, Charlotte's TMR, single target resistance. Okay, so actually I'm kind of thinking single target resistance is probably really good for this map, because I've been forgetting this whole week that not only we're getting the magic resistance down, but I think also area resistance down. So with the barrages and the AoE attacks from my side, I think that's been getting weakened, and I wasn't really entirely paying attention to that. So those barrages have a bigger potential of doing more damage, but not this week. Alright, so I forgot to try to lower Yuna's speed once again. Okay, so Barret takes that hit pretty well. So now it's a matter of how much does he do to Cloud. Ooh, looks like Dwayne has the hate on himself. Okay, so he gets a barrage for his troubles. And Yuna, instead of going for the heal, goes for the attack. So Barret goes down. Oh, he was stunned anyway. So yes, she can. Oh no, she left Dwayne alive. So it's a matter of how well, okay, good. So I think this is one, unless something crazy happens. A stun would have been, or a paralysis would have been pretty bad, but that was actually pretty good. I was a little afraid of the Dwayne there, but looks like he didn't get in and do too much. So that was actually pretty good. Yuna decided to go into offensive mode. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this off with the Yuna. Let's see if I can lower her speed a little bit. Does this give her speed? No. So I would have to give her something that gives her a speed down, basically. Because Barret's already got speed up. And I don't know if I even have anything. This doesn't give her speed. Alright, so I don't really know if I can do anything about that. Maybe if I switch her position with Lilith. That's really all I could think of right now. Because Lilith will probably go first, and she'll probably move to the right. So maybe she'll be within Yuna's re-raise range at that point. So we'll see. Let's go into this. We're going to try to get under 5,000 for today. So I could get that little bit of a boost of Vizier bonus. All right, so it looks like the lag has subsided, so that's good.
All right then, Mike, here we go.
And we got a typical start, and Yuna didn't really move up. I think Lilith didn't move to the right either, so that's fine. Might be worth disabling re-raise. I don't really know. And I guess the re-raise kicks in right there, so that's not the worst thing. Alright, so if Yuna can move to the left over here, that would be great. Or if Lilith can move to the right. But I guess we have Frederica down, and 9S is in trouble. Ooh, it looks like he went for the barrage, and I guess the hate from Barret sort of just brought him that way. Alright, so it's down to just Cloud, and we get him with the defense down and the slow, so I think that's looking good, and we get the heal on top of that, so even if he kills someone here, he's gonna get hit by somebody else. Alright, so we're actually below 5,000, which was pretty much my target. So maybe that battle went well. So first of all the healing and all the sort of hitting at the right times, the AoE attacks, even that re-raise actually paid off. So I was gonna say I was gonna disable it, but maybe I'll just leave it on for now. But I actually want to switch to the King Mont team because I feel like when I did those runs, they were pretty good. So this is essentially the same team, except Yuna is now King Mont, and he has different equipment, obviously. And I just got Resonance with Phoenix, but Phoenix is only 2-star. I did get all the defense nodes, and he is up to 62 defense. So that's actually really good. I think I gave him the HP buff, so he's at 8,462. So that sounds really good. So yeah, there's the current rules: raises area attack resistance and magic attack resistance. So yeah, that's kind of just stacking there. So I think one of these teams should not be too bad, especially now having 2 tanks in the mix. The one bad thing about using King Mont is that he's got debuffs, but they're for slash attack, so it's not really going to help the other two, but I guess he's going to help himself. I don't really know. But he does have, AoE. He does have different abilities.
All right then, here we go.
And there is Frederica with a really big hit. I'm not going to be able to heal from that. Hopefully Mont takes some hate for himself. Okay, good. Steel skin. And Lilith, please do something good. I think she moved a little too far up for my tastes. And it looks like maybe a barrage here. Oh, no, even fire. Okay, so I guess Frederica used up her AP on the first turn. Didn't really have a way to follow up with that. Alright, so, oh no. I was going to say Barret getting in there and probably going to do some good work. And here comes the reflex fest, as usual. So King Mont taking the hate to himself, which is really good actually, but we still take damage on this side. Okay, so as long as Frederica keeps attacking over here, I think we're okay. But now I think 9S is going to be a problem. And Mont goes down just barely. And now I think Barret's going to go down. Ooh, Barret survives that one. But he's just so slow that he doesn't get another turn. Okay, so that was kind of bogus. Was it Cloud? Cloud did a lot of damage, and those 2 reflexes really helped a lot. I wish I could have gotten 1 reflex on my side just to sort of balance that out, but that's sort of how the cards fall, so what can you really do about that? Alright, so let's see here. I kind of want to fight that Dwayne, but the Helena is not good. You know what? I'll fight that just because the map has magic resistance down and area resistance down, so maybe that'll sort of reduce Queen Helena's damage. But she's actually going to be on the Barret side, so I probably should have switched that. I feel like Mont will survive more magic
Let's
attacks than Barret will.
Are you prepared to lose your lives?
We got the physical shield, but it looks like they're grouping up, so maybe Lilith can do her AoE attack on them together. But it looks like Black Witch is actually going before Lilith. So that's a no. And Dwayne has the hate, so he gets immobilized, so he's not going to do much. And Mont is here with that. Pretty decent damage. Ooh, the confusion lands. I'll take that 14 damage. I do not like disabling that confusion. So now Queen Helena is just going to be free to do whatever she wants because Dwayne is taking the hate. Oh, I guess not. So that's good. Queen Helena's down. And it's just Dwayne. I think between these two, they should be able to take care of him. And there goes the attack down. You don't see that very often. And look, he wasn't able to do much damage to Mont. So that attack down was actually pretty clutch. I really like that battle. Oh, so far I think between these two teams that these are both good compositions. One with King Mont and one with Yuna. Yuna is not really double cost, but she is almost as strong as a double cost unit. So I sort of just consider her double cost anyway. Alright, so this has evasion in it. But, you know, we're kind of in a good rank right now, so let's just kind of go for this. I know it gets more competitive as you get like under 5,000, but I think since it's so late right now, I think we should be able to hold this 4,200 rank, even if we lose here. If we win, even better, but, you know, I kind of want to hold on to that and get a little bit more viz. Boon of the Lion. That's interesting. Alright, so let's see. I think Dwayne is probably going to have the hate again. Okay, King Mont takes a big hit there. Dwayne does have the hate, but didn't get immobilized this time. And Lilith is going to be taking some damage. Ooh, nice stun from King Mont. Defense down and slow. So if she hits Dwayne, that'll be great. Ooh, nice barrage. So the barrage was the 100% hit. So it's going to hit Venera regardless. Oof. So King Mont's actually taking a lot of damage on that side. And looks like we do have an evasion of Venera. So Lilith is about to go down right here. And that is game. I would have wanted Lilith to go for a sharpshooter or something. But at that point, it was too late. Queen Helena is actually super, super fast. And Lilith is not a joke with speed, but apparently she cannot keep up with Queen Helena. Alright, so let's see if we can find another interesting one. So this one looks interesting already. So let's just jump into it. It's a cloud, so hopefully we get the cloud down quickly. And then maybe... no. Dwayne's going to be on the right, so he's not going to line up with Barret. I was hoping that we could get the defense down on Dwayne. Oh, and it looks like Cloud is heading to the left. Alright, we got the hate up. Alright, let's see what Lilith does. Armor break arrow, no defense down that I saw. I don't know what's the deal with that attack because I usually don't see a defense down when that attack hits. And oh, we got drained of some life. And Barret goes in for the point blank, which is not the worst, I guess. Ooh, and looks like Dwayne still had enough AP to do the ranged attack, and I think we're in really bad shape right now. Dwayne has a ton of AP. I didn't see if he used bells or something else, but he has a ton of AP. He's gonna have no problem attacking. I mean, unless he's stunned, obviously, but ooh, and King Mont out of AP. So yeah, this is not gonna end well. Okay, so that's about as much as we could have expected. All right, so let's keep going. I think we have a couple more to go. We have one more to go. Okay, so... Oh, we have a 2B. I kind of do want to go after this 2B. Let's do it. I think we'd have a better time if it wasn't Dwayne. And it looks like their total attack is 39-23. So actually, one thing I might do is switch it so that Barret aligns. Yeah, I think Barret's going to align with 2B. I think that's the better route because 2B tends to tear through right through King Mont like he's made of paper or something. So I don't want her to be on his side. Okay, typical start as usual. Maybe Lilith could even help with taking down 2B. I kind of doubt it because her elemental type is not the greatest to go up against 2B, so I don't expect much to happen out of that. So Barret does tank the damage pretty decently. Okay, so King Mont is tanking the damage on his side as well, and that's going to be a miss. So I think 2B is going to be a problem here, but let's see how this plays out. All right, so it looks like Barret might have a chance to get her with a side attack, so that might be good. I don't want Lilith to be using her sharpshoots, but it looks like she is, so she's not saving any of that for 2B. Mont barely does any damage. I guess he has a lot of slash resistance. And of course, the reflex attack. Alright, so maybe Barret can actually tank for long enough to let Lilith do a decent amount of damage. Ooh, the summon. That was a pretty big hit. And Lilith is not going to be going for sharpshoots, and she takes the hate away from Barret. So I think Lilith was our best chance of actually winning this. And for whatever reason, she just decided to get really close and stop using sharpshoot. So, okay, so it's a battle of misses and reflexes. Luckily, we're within turns ending, so we might actually win this. So we win thanks to having 2 units alive for turns. So that actually went better than I expected. I guess the Dwayne was kind of spec'd for slash defense because Lilith was able to take them down pretty quickly. And of course, the elemental advantage on Barret's side kind of helped him survive. He couldn't really land any hits, but he was able to take the hits. So that was actually not too bad. So overall, I think I'm pretty happy with that arena performance. Especially since I only used 10 ores per day. If I would have used 20 ores per day and kept with my, going after the lightning teams, I think I could have probably made it further. Let me see. What is the next? I think it's maybe 2,500 for the weekly rewards. Oh no, it's actually 1,000. Okay, so I would have had to get sub 1,000, which I am sure is super duper competitive. But if I could hold this rank until, 2 hours from now, 3 hours from now, I should be able to get that 500 vis for the week, which would be pretty nice to get. Alright guys, I'm about to end it there. I had a lot of fun this week. They weren't all wins. They weren't all great battles, but there was a lot of back and forth. There was a lot of things not working out exactly how they should have. And it was sort of fun to watch it all play out. So I'm pretty happy about that. I'm not, I know I did have the bonus units and the bonus card, but I think overall that was, even without the bonus stuff, I think the amount of battles I won was pretty good. So I'm pretty happy about that. And, in addition to all the fun of just trying things out and seeing how things play out and, you know, maybe changing one thing and getting it to work after that. So that was actually a lot of fun this week. And maybe in the future, arena and, you know, other PvP stuff might be something I shift my focus to a little bit more. I do want to do class matches next time that they come out. I tend not to really do them. Like, I tend not to be in the mood to do them at the beginning of the week, and then by the end of the week, I just am not able to move up far enough. So next time there's class match, I'm gonna try to record all those matches. Granted, I do know that they're a lot longer than arena. So, all right, guys, that's enough rambling for me today. Let me end it there. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.